Rebecca really was mad then. Then homegirl was really walking around with attitudes. She definitely wasn't talking to me like at all anymore. If it was me and her in the room, if it was just me and her in the room, she wouldn't talk at all. Or she was like, y'all, I got so tired of hearing her breathe. I wanted to smack the breath. So then, but if Amanda was in the room too, she'll talk to Amanda, but she still wouldn't talk to me. Or if Amanda wasn't in the room or she didn't have one of her friends with her, she would just leave the room, period. Like, she would do her little and leave the room. I can only imagine what her parents went through when she had an attitude, because she was so childish. But anyway, so then, and if I would come to her, she had her friends, she would like giggle or whatever. It was like really petty. I like some high school stuff. Like, I don't even remember some people in high school doing that type of petty stuff. But anyway. So one day I was talking to Amanda, and Amanda was telling me, she said it was Rebecca's parents who brought up the idea of me having too much space in the room. And she said her parents had said that when they first moved in, she said that her mom and dad said that I was using too much space in the room. So like I told y'all, I didn't use more space than, you know, the people who set up the room gave me. But anyway, so she said her parents said when we first moved in, but Rebecca never said anything to me. Mind y'all, when she asked me to use this space in the room, that was like a month and a half after we had been in school and everything. She didn't bring it back up again until after her parents had been there. So Amanda told me that it was her parents who brought it up again when they came. And that's why Rebecca has started acting like that. So I'm like, okay, now it makes sense. Because I thought it was because I was black. But no, it's because her parents keep bringing up the fact of me using too much room. And now, you know, it keep upsetting her or whatever, I guess. So she is, you know, trying to say I need too much room, whatever they am now. But anyway. So Rebecca keeps being petty, and she's like I told y'all, they had 8 a.m. I had 9 a.m. So they up around 6:30, 7 a.m. and I'm still sleeping. Okay, so Rebecca or Amanda had never played any music in the morning when I got ready. Like, I wouldn't wake up until it was time for me till my alarm went off. Oh no, honey. Rebecca started playing music in the morning time while I was trying to sleep. And I forgot what this song was, but every time I used to hear that song that year, that summer, it used to piss me off. And it was on a car commercial one time, and when I heard it, it's like those movies. I was like, oh. It was so bad. Like, I hated that song. But anyway, it brought back so many bad memories. And then, like I said, they agreed to dry their hair in the bathroom. Y'all, why would Rebecca dry her hair in front of the sink? So she was making sure she would wake me up. So she would dry her hair in front of the sink, and Amanda still would dry her hair in the bathroom. She'll just grab the dryer and take it to the bathroom and dry her hair or whatever. But Rebecca wouldn't do that. She gonna be so extra, like talk all loud. I'm like, okay. But on the days when Amanda was in the bed, she would be so quiet, I wouldn't wake up. And so I'm like, okay, so you really are being, you know, passive aggressive now, because now I know what you're doing, because you're not doing it when Amanda's still sleeping. Okay, so anyway, I got to talk to Amanda again, and Amanda was like, well, I don't know why Rebecca is acting like this. She was like, but my mom told me to just stay out of it, and some because something is wrong with Rebecca. Y'all, something was wrong with Rebecca, and I'm glad her friend knew, but she still wanted to be friends with her crazy friend. I don't know if they still friends now. They probably are, and she probably just as crazy as her now. But anyway, I was really like tired of it, because I'm like, come on now, like, we're 18, we're in college, we're grown, and this is both of our living space, like, show some respect. So I ended up talking to my RA about it or whatever, because nothing was changing in the room. So he was like, you know, just document everything. That's what he told her. Just document everything, you know. Yeah, Joy, I'm sorry you gotta go through this. Yeah, I'm gonna talk to Rebecca, cause you know, like, I don't know why she's acting like this. You guys had a roommate agreement that everybody agreed to.
So yeah, I'm gonna handle it. Like, don't even worry about it. Like, I got you.
That's what he told me. Okay, so eventually things got worse, y'all. Things got really bad. So this is what happened. So Rebecca asked me again to move my stuff. First of all, why would I do anything for you when you are walking around acting like this towards me? Why would you think I would like go out of my way to do anything for you? Like, really? No ma'am, no ma'am. So anyway, so she asked me again, and when I say she went off, she was like, oh my gosh, you're such a I forgot like whatever she said. When she said that, mind you, I had my dad on the phone, and like, and you talk to me like this, I cursed her out, and I feel so bad because I was on the phone with my dad, and I don't be like, I don't say no bad language around my parents, but that day, homegirl got me all out of my box. I went off on her, and when I did, I think she didn't expect me to do that, because when I did it, she was like, and then she like tried to stomp out or whatever. First of all, don't come at me like that and then expect me to just stay on this level. No, you took it there, and I've been calm with you all these weeks with you being the petty Betty. So no, Rebecca. So anyway, so then she comes back in, she called it, she was like, I just can't live with her anymore. I just can't do it. Da-da-da-da-da-da. And so her dad told her to like go online to the RA thing and like see if she could switch rooms and like talk to somebody, blah 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 blah. Mind you, I already been talking to my RA. If they would have handled this from the beginning, it would have never got this far. But anyway, so then after that, she would like be, anytime I would walk in the room, she would start giggling or whatever, and that was only if she had company or Amanda was in the room, because like I said, if she didn't have no company or Amanda wasn't in the room, she wouldn't say anything. She'll just go, or she'll just leave out, or yeah. But if they was in the room, she thought she had backup. But anyway, so one time I was getting ready to take a shower, right? And I put my towel in there. I turned the shower on because I shower need a little few seconds to heat up. So I turned the shower on and I put my my towel and my washcloth in the bathroom. And I haven't got something, so I turn around and get it. Y'all, why did the door hurry up and close? Guess what? Freaking petty Rebecca ran in the bathroom and jumped in the shower. She was a dirty bee. Like, I'm like, seriously? So yes, that's what she did. So I really got pissed off. So I go stomping in the hall and I'm like, I'm banging on the RA door because I done had enough by this time. It's like other students like sitting in the hallway like talking over them. They're like, Joy, what's wrong, what's wrong? I'm like, I'm tired of this. And he wasn't even there. So I did take a shower in my room that night, and I looked at her and she wouldn't even make eye contact with me, and Amanda wouldn't either, because Amanda was like, when it happened, Amanda was like, she didn't know what to do. But anyway, so then I think we got to arguing actually, and I can't remember how that argument went, but anyway, one day, oh no, then Halloween rolls around and we could sit around these little hologram things or whatever, and they once you get them, they put them on the doors of everybody. So I get mine and it says to Joy and it said, you're a man, y'all, I ain't got no beef on campus, so I already knew who it was. Well, it could have been one other person, but me and her ain't had time to be doing no stuff like that. When we was done, we just was done. But I knew it was Rebecca. I'm like, okay, so now Rebecca being petty. So you know what I did? I had this whiteboard. It used to sit behind my bed. And what I did was, I taped it up there. And I said, whoever wrote this is a... Y'all, I said some bad stuff that I really don't want to say, but I forgot what I said. Whoever wrote this is a something. And it basically was saying you was a punk AB. because who does stuff like that? Anyway, like, how passive aggressive can you get? Like, how old are you, really? Because you're reminding me of a 14-year-old girl. After that petty stuff kept going on, I stopped leaving like my drinks and stuff like in the room, because drinks open in the room, or food open. If it was open and I left it, it would go in the trash. As if I was at a party, like somebody was gonna poison me or something, or put a drug in my drink, I would throw it away because I didn't know what was going on. I made sure my toothbrush was hidden, which my toothbrush was never out anyway, but I made sure like everything was like locked up, because I had this what's it called, this file cabinet I had a key to, so I would only use that. And if it was something in my refrigerator, I would only use closed stuff, because my mom used to buy me bottles of drinks anyway from Sam's Club, so I didn't even have issue with like big bottles like not being closed. But anyway, so then the head RA, the RD or whatever, the resident director, he came and he was like,
hello, Joy.
I'm like, hello. He's like,
yeah, so, what's the issue in the room?
And I told him, I'm like, so everything I told y'all, I told him. He's like,
well, do you think you have too much space in the room?
Wait. So I was like, no, and I told him what I told y'all, like, it was set up this way when I came in. The only thing I did was move my desk back down to the bed and put a dresser from out, but that still was the space that was allotted to me. I didn't use any extra space that wasn't already right there. He was like, oh,
okay, yeah, I understand. He was like, yeah, so would you move your dresser to like this common area part, if, you know, to make things better?
I said no. I said if you were to tell me that I had to do it, I would go ahead and do it. I said, but to make things easier for her after the way she been treating me walking around here, I said no, I will not do that. And then he was like,
yeah, I understand.
And I was like, okay, so who would use this space? They would just move that stuff. Like, so you not making any progress. You telling me to move my stuff so they can move it where mine is at? No, how about you move their stuff where you're asking me to move mine to, and then that's fine. Like, they can use that space. Like, what are you talking about? Like, I'm confused as why did he think that was okay to come in? But anyway, we'll get back to him. So, oh yeah, so one day I walked in my room and I told y'all they had male friends who lived on the other hall or whatever, and so they were always with them. It was two guys and they were always with them. So I come in my room one day and one of the guys is leaning on my bed looking at my pictures. First of all, sir, I don't know if you have lice or what. I don't talk to you, so you should not be leaning on my bed. So I walk in the room and I'm like, and he's like, and he walks off until, you know, we're back at us. I didn't even say nothing. Like, y'all, I don't know, why didn't I say anything? I was like, I just rolled my eyes, got what I came for, and I had left back out of the room. Like, I don't know. I didn't engage with that petty stuff and stuff, or like when we would get into an argument. But I didn't like, I don't know. What I should have did was let my cousins come down there like they wanted to, because my cousins was really trying to come down here and beat that girl up. They was tired of it and I was tired of it, but they was like, nah, Joy, you ain't gonna get put out of school for that, and they, like, everybody was willing to go to war, like, girl. But I'm like, she's not even worth it, because anytime we get into an argument, she stumps out the room. If you was really about it, you wouldn't leave every time you start an argument. You know what I'm saying? When I retaliate. But anyway, I had, my RA told me to document everything. So I had documented everything that was going on. Like everything I'm telling y'all, I had a whole like paper about it. It was 2 different ones, and I sent him everything. I told him about everything. So we ended up having a meeting with him and the other, like the assistant resident director, and they was like trying to see what's going on. He was telling me that he had met with Rebecca and Amanda. First of all, sir, why are you meeting with them together? But anyway, so he was telling me about all that. So we had a whole conversation. He was saying that, you know, he was going to try and you know, find us some different rooms, because he had talked to my parents, he had talked to her parents, he talked to my mom had called up there, so he talked to my mom, and then he talked to her parents, I guess, or whatever. And my mom told me, she was like, look, she was like, my daughter is trying to stay calm and not get out of put out of school or anything. You know, she pushing her to her limit, so you need to find something to do about it. You know what's going on, so fix it. So I guess eventually, since the parents were calling, then he started like trying to find something to do, well, to solve it. Then Rebecca's friend, okay, mind y'all, I didn't know this girl was her friend at first. This girl came in here, and she started like, she knocked on my door, and she came to my room, and she was telling me all of her room, how she wanted to swap rooms or whatever. And I was like, oh, you know, like I was interested at first, like, okay girl, so talk about it. And she telling me like, yeah, I live in Scotland or whatever. I'm like, alright, cool, because you know Scotland, you know, is newer than England. I'm like, cool. The only thing they didn't have was the carpets. We had carpets and they didn't, but anyway, it was newer. So I'm like, okay. And she telling me like, yeah, Then she started telling me, yeah, I understand like how roommate issues go. And first of all, how do you know what I'm going through in my room? First of all, I don't even know why she even came to my room. Why I didn't think about it when she first came in. But when she first, how would you know all the drama that's going on in my room unless you know somebody in my room? Anyway, so yeah, she was like, she was telling me all of her issues or whatever, and blah blah. She's like, yeah, so we could switch and da 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 da. You and my room might get along better. No way, Jose. I'm not going up in the room with your roommate that you having all of those issues with. I was like, wait, you friends with Rebecca and Amanda? She's like, oh yeah, me and Rebecca are in the same sorority. As soon as she said that, I was like, I don't plan on leaving my room. And she's like, Rebecca said that you were trying to move out. That's what Rebecca said. No. And she said that Rebecca told her Rebecca had my schedule or something, and she told her what time I would be there, and Rebecca made sure she wasn't in the room because she didn't want to seem like they were ganging up on me to make me move out. I said, yeah, I'm not leaving. It's like, oh, okay. And she got a little attitude too. She didn't really show it, but she had a little attitude. She left. And I was like, oh. They really trying to get me out of here. And I was like, no, I wasn't leaving unless we all was leaving. Yeah, because I wasn't leaving unless we all were leaving, because it was cheaper to live in my triple than to move to a double. So if I'm gonna pay more, y'all not getting what y'all want, because y'all are the issues. Rebecca was the issue. Amanda was still trying to be friends and talk or whatever from time to time. She wasn't like, she wouldn't talk like when Rebecca was in the room, but when Rebecca was gone, she would be my friend. She was so fake. But anyway, then one day, I guess Rebecca was trying to be my friend because she could get what she wanted. So she wrote a note on her whiteboard, and it said, it was like a picture of me, her. She drew a picture. It was like me, her, and Amanda. And I forgot what her note said over top of her head, but mine was like, I hate Rebecca, something like that. Like, or it said something about I hate her, and then it was like, why can't we all be friends? First of all, you started all this, so I ignored it. Like, I didn't see it. And I kept going about my college life. Then we were all supposed to be looking for new rooms, and we had like this big like meeting in Scotland, and it was all these other girls who was like trying to, who I guess was having roommate issues too, trying to switch rooms, and they were telling us like the rooms that were available and blah blah blah. So during that time of us standing there waiting, this was happening. They was talking too much. Rebecca said, yeah, me and Amanda are going to be in a double on the 3rd floor. You and Amanda. He letting y'all live together. I ain't going nowhere, because it's not fair that y'all get to still live with each other and I have to still be with a random person, because I could find me a roommate or something, but you want to just randomly put me with somebody and you gonna let them still live together? No, they are not getting what they want. Like, I was never. So they won't get what they want unless I can get what I want, and I wanted to stay in the room and find 2 other girls or whatever. I didn't want to move to no double with somebody, a whole nother person I did not know. So anyway, he didn't tell me that he was letting them move together, and that's because he was trying to keep them happy. I don't know if their parents said something to him or what, but he was let's just be honest, the man was a racist. He really was, and he was only trying to cater to their wants or whatever. And so if he was going to be catering with them, then I wasn't going to work with him, because he wasn't working with me. He was working with them, and so I was going to do what I wanted to do, and that's what I did. So nobody could leave unless we all agreed to leave. So guess what? We all stayed in that room for I don't know how many more weeks, but so. Oh yeah, mind y'all, the day that I found out we were living together was the day that we supposed to sign the agreement. So then everybody was mad because I was not signing the agreement. I sure wasn't. Anyway, so some stuff like stayed petty around the room. Like Rebecca would still be petty about some stuff. Then it ended up like dying off. And then one day, me and Rebecca had a conversation about everything, and she admitted to writing that note, the hologram. She admitted that it was her, and she was apologizing for everything. And I was telling her like, what I didn't apologize for anything, because it wasn't nothing for me to apologize about. But I was telling her how, like, you know, like she was being really petty, and I didn't know why at first. Blah blah blah. And then yeah, I told her about the time that the demon came out of her. Y'all want to hear that story? Now that is a whole nother story. So anyways, so yeah, so we didn't end up switching rooms. We ended up switching rooms later, whatever. I found 2 girls to live with me, and I'm still friends with one of them. Her name is Maya. My college life got really liver after that next semester. But anyway, those are stories for different times. And like I said, if you guys want to hear that story about that time that demon came up out of my roommate, we gotta get this video to at least 20 likes. You know, I'm keeping it low because, you know, we don't got that many, you know, subscribers and all that yet. So yeah, so until the next time, thanks for watching. Yeah guys, if you have some college horror stories, please leave them down below, because I didn't realize that so many people went through those things, that like some of the same stuff that I went through, and some was worse. Like I didn't think it got any worse. But yeah, and I also have another roommate horror story, but like I said, that's for a story for another time. So yeah, you guys, so until next time, thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube. You guys, don't forget to follow us on Instagram at CBANDJP_ENT, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, comment down below if, you know, you've been through some things too, or you got something to say, because I want to know. But anyways, bye you guys.